So, what is the truth? The truth is that we are living in the end times, reflecting on its importance and relevance. I paraphrase Gustav Carl Jung, who said, I do not believe in a God, I know there is a God. My research uncovers a rich tapestry of sin, destruction, and cosmic order, highlighting the complexities of moral ambiguity and the eternal struggle humanity faces amid darkness. This material encourages a deeper reflection on how ancient beliefs inform modern perspectives on the divine. Exploring dark themes within ancient scriptures reveals profound insights into destruction, judgment, and the cosmic struggle between good and evil. Ultimately, this exploration seeks to answer the question, is there such a thing as divine judgment? Key figures such as Wormwood, Abaddon, Nibiru, Planet X, the Black Sun, and other mythologically linked entities like Apollo are essential to understanding this theme. It is my sincere hope that this investigation provides a unique perspective on the human experience, particularly concerning sin and its consequences. Throughout my journey through these so called sacred writings, I have observed that these formidable beings are limited, judged, and punished. They are not benevolent, rather, they are often hateful, proud, and consumed by wrath. They repeatedly vanish for a time only to re emerge at a scheduled interval because they are allowed to do so. Consequently, they do not act freely forever, even though this faction of an astral body seeks to rule, despite their unfitness for such authority. This work provides supportive evidence suggesting that the destroyer is a planetary body known as Planet X, Nibiru, but also Apollyon the Destroyer, Abaddon, Shiva the Destroyer, the Angel of the Bottomless Pit, the Black Sun, or Wormwood. And his presence always ends in cataclysmic results for the earth. And I quote, when ages pass, certain laws operate upon the stars in the heavens. Their ways change. There is a movement and restlessness. They are no longer constant, and great light appears readily in the skies. When blood drops upon the earth, the destroyer will appear, and mountains will open up and belch forth fire and ashes. Trees will be destroyed, and all living things engulfed. Waters will be swallowed up by land, and seas will boil. The people will scatter in madness. They will hear the trumpet and the battle cry of the destroyer, and will seek refuge within dens in the earth. Terror will eat away their hearts, and their courage will flow from them like water from a broken pitcher. They will be eaten up in the flames of wrath and consumed by the breath of the destroyer. We find the destroyer again in the book of the Revelations when the third angel sounds his trumpet and a great star blazing like a torch falls from the sky on a third of the rivers and on the springs of the water. The name of the star is Wormwood. A third of the waters will come bitter, and many people will die from the waters that have become bitter. In Exodus 12:23, we find the destroyer um, embodied by the angel of death who strikes down the Egyptian firstborn. Um, in Revelation 9:11, and I quote, the fifth angel sounded his trumpet, and I saw a star that had fallen from the sky to the earth. The star was given the key to the shaft of the abyss. When he opened the abyss, smoke rose from it, like the smoke from a gigantic furnace. The sun and the sky were darkened by the smoke from the abyss. And out of the smoke, locusts came down on the earth and were given power like that of scorpions of the earth. And they were told not to harm the grass of the earth or any plants or tree, but only those people who did not have the seal of God, which is not the mark of the beast. They were not allowed to kill them, but only to torture them for 5 months, and the agony they suffered was like the sting of a scorpion when it strikes. During those days, people will seek death, but will not find it. They will long to die, but death will elude them. I do wonder if this is related to the gift of eternal life. Just like the serpent tricked Eve in the garden, I do wonder if these angels, these aliens, these celestial beings, these shapeshifters, will give us a gift, the same promise, eternal life. Um, and it is maybe it is because of that when these beings will sting most of the men, they will not be able to die. They will feel the pain, they will wish to have died, but death will elude them. The locusts looked like horses prepared for battle. On their head, they had something like crowns of gold, and their faces resembled human faces. Their hair was like woman's hair, and their teeth were like lion's teeth. They had breastplates, like breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was like the thundering of many horses and chariots rushing into the battle. They had tails with stingers, like scorpions, and their tails they had power to torment people for 5 months. They had a king over them, the angel of the abyss, who whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon, but in Greek is Apollyon, and that is the destroyer. Also, in various places in the Bible, the Creator refers to Abaddon as the rod of his anger. Um, it gets no clearer than this, really. Across all pantheons, these gods or fallen angels have similar stories, just like Kronos, Odin, Saturn, the Grim Reaper. They are all depicted with the same qualities, um, and they all have only one eye. I can make countless parallels. Um, Thor, the god of thunder, Zeus, god of thunder, Jupiter, and so on. Um, yet, my point is that the presence of these beings, along with these practices and beliefs, cast a gloomy shadow across our history and leaves marks and even deep scars on our destinies. I do not think that these gods are aliens. I firmly believe these are shapeshifters, these are celestial bodies and fallen angels, and we are living the final deception. Um, I shall quote from the Proverbs a few words about our fate as I see it, because, to be honest, I am not a fan. And I quote, "But in the end, she is as bitter as wormwood and as sharp as a two-edged sword." Finally, I have a small surprise just for context. I will read from the book of Enoch.